Hey, Maria here, bringing you a sweet, short recovery session for those days where you're just feeling a little achy, extra sore. All you need is yourself and a mat. So when you're ready, go ahead and meet me in all fours. So tabletop here. We're not going to stay long just yet. What you want to do when you get here is tuck your toes under and then start to sit your hips back so that you are pressing a little bit of your weight back in to the toes. So now make sure that all 5 toes on each foot are tucked under, especially that pinky toe. Once you're there, you can start to walk your hands back and then maybe even walk yourself all the way up. If when you get there, it feels crazy and you're just like, I don't think I can stay, then back on out and bring your hands down to the mat. So by now you might start feeling a stretch through the bottoms of your feet, soles of your feet. Let's stay and breathe 5 deep breaths. So breathe in and breathe out. Do your best here to soften around the shoulders as you inhale and as you exhale. Yeah. Ooh, the bottoms of my feet are talking to me. If it starts to get way overwhelming, you can back out early. Of course, move slowly if that's what you're gonna do. And so here, everything starts from the feet. We wear shoes, so our feet aren't articulating, and that travels up the rest of the body, which creates tension throughout our joints and incongruencies. Last breath here. Slowly, you'll come forward, hands to the mat, point the toes, and tap, 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 tap. Yes, love that one. From here, let's take some cat-cows and really focus on the lumbar spines of the low back. As you breathe in, send the tailbone high. And then as you exhale, really round your tail underneath you like you're a scared dog. Inhale to send the tailbone up. And exhale to round. So notice I'm not doing so much in my shoulders. The shoulders might respond a little bit, but I'm isolating through the lower part of my spine. 2 more like that. Inhale, sending the sitting bones wide and high. Exhale to round the low back into the middle back. So I know for me, sitting a lot all day, I can get kind of immobile in this area or rounded, and that part of our spine actually wants to be in extension, which looks like this. Okay, that's good for now. Again, you're still on your hands. Take your right leg and bring it up into this kickback position. What we'll do here is stamp our foot to the ceiling, press the ground away from you and lift your lower ribs. So now you'll start to look out to your right and see the knee coming out to the side, external rotation. Bring it all the way up to your armpit and then bring it down. Again, so press the heel up towards the sky. Try not to let your low back sway. Turn the knee out to the side and bring it all the way up towards your armpit and lower it down. One more time that way. This probably feels like quite a bit of work. Go ahead, turn it out again and bring it in. Let's reverse. So knee towards the chest without curling your tailbone under, then turn the leg out to the side and then switch all the way up and back. That one's hard for me. To that kickstand position, draw the knee back in. We're working just the mobility of the hip here. See where you can go. One more time, drawing the knee in towards the chest, starting to open it out to the side. Then you need to flip your heel up towards the sky and back. In and relax. Lean back. Let's take a few wrist circles. One way. And then the other. That kind of got me sweating. What about you? Coming back here, we do the other leg. Kickstand your left foot up towards the sky. Start to turn it out. Yep, fire hydrant position. And then bring the knee all the way to the armpit and back down. Again, really isolate the hip joint here. So try not to lean and sway in your arms and your spine. Third one. We want to make sure that our hip joint is moving smoothly in its socket. And let's reverse. Knee in towards the chest. Take it out to the side. This is a tricky one. Pivot your foot up towards the sky without changing anything else. Yes, and then back in. Whew, my obliques are working. Again, you have 2 more like that. Turning the heel up towards the sky, back in. Third time's the charm here, knee in. Take it out, really consciously press and open your heel towards the sky. Bring it back down. Nice, lean back. Shaky, shaky the wrists. Let them go, let them go. And then step your right foot forward. Take your left knee right underneath your hip crease. Okay, so you can have your back toes tucked under if it's helpful or not. Just make sure that you have two 90-degree angles. And then when you get there, sometimes the hips open, so draw the right hip back and tuck the tailbone under. From here, reach your left arm up and then place your right hand on the inside of your right knee as you side bend away from the left leg. Now notice I'm wrapping my left hip forward. I encourage you to do that too, and then really squeeze this back butt cheek. So when we do that, when we contract the back side of a muscle, from the front ends up getting a deeper release. Take some full breaths in and out here. One more. Go ahead, come on up. Hands behind your head. Keep the tailbone tucked under. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, curl your upper chest over your hips. Inhale up. Exhale, curl. Inhale up. Exhale, curl. Getting into the psoas. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Nice. Inhale to come up. Lean back. Shake out the hips. And other side. Left leg forward, right knee is back. You can either keep your back toes tucked under or not. It's your choice. Just making sure that you're setting up for 90-degree angles. Drop the left hip down. Mine likes to come up into my armpit. Little sassy hip here. Drop it down and then tuck the tailbone. Square the right hip forward. Right arm comes up, lengthen, and then side bend over. Place the left hand to the inside of the left knee. Great, so maybe you can think about someone pulling your fingertips here. Remember to engage your back butt muscle, squeeze it. And then last part, important, deep breaths. So this hand here is offering some resistance so that I don't cave into my left arm, right? I'm pressing into that front knee. On your next breath in, go ahead, come on up. Hands behind your head. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, curl over, tucking in and over. Inhale to come up. Exhale to fold. Inhale up. Exhale, curl in. Last time. And go ahead and curl over. Inhale up. And come back down. Whew. So getting into those quads, hip flexors. Maybe you're feeling this a little bit more alive. We're going to go into the chest a little bit more, sides of the body. So meet me on the mat. All right, laying your chest down, arms out to the side. What we'll do is we'll tick-tock side to side. So take your right toes and bend, or bring them rather towards your glute. So you bend your right knee. And before I go on, I'm getting really eager. Take your arms out to the side in this airplane position, T shape. Now, your head can be slightly lifted the whole time. What you want to do is you want to turn your eyes towards the left, send your right toes back, or rather your left toes back, and then come center. I think I messed up your sides, but you'll get it here because you're just alternating and bending. Side to side, rocking. You bend one knee, look the opposite direction so you can take the foot behind you. Side to side. So what we're doing here is, again, opening up through the side body. And now that the hip flexor and quad is a little bit more open, you might feel like you can continue that length across the front of the thigh. Let's do one more each way. Toggling side to side. Inhaling and exhaling. Great. Come onto your belly. Keep your right arm out to the side. Turn your eyes towards the left, and again, bend your left knee, step behind you, and let's just stay here for a quick 3 breaths to breathe into the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale up into the rib cage. Exhale, soften around the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly come back to center, over to the other side. And right toes behind you. Breathe in. I think I'm eating my hair. So if you're eating your hair, either choose to stay with it, maybe that's your thing, or move the things around. Breathe into the chest here. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, even yourself out. Come back to center, and we'll flip all the way over onto the back. I like to say flip your pancake. So here we go. You're on your back, knees in towards your chest. Let's ground the low back. After the psoas openers and the chest opener, you can rock side to side with your knees in towards your chest. Breathe full inhales and exhales. This is a crucial way in letting your body recover. Breath is huge. From here, you take your legs up. Last thing we'll do is take some ankle circles one way and listen to the cracks and the pops. Maybe reverse it, go the other way. Yeah. And then you can point and flex your toes. Notice what feels tight. Oh, one calf muscle might be tighter than the other. Articulate through your feet. And then shake it all out like a dead bug or a dying bug. That's kind of morbid, but you get the point. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Knees to your chest. You can roll over to your side or rock and roll up and down the spine. I hope you feel a little bit more rejuvenated, a little bit more at ease. We'll see you for the next one.